23.
Edmund Tonella, 44.
Kevin Cassar, 25.
Coco Santiago, 34.
Kirby Bate, 22.
Blaze, 18.
John Smith, 22.
Carl, 28.
Okay, I'm doing my informative speech on Nazi Germany. Hitler came to power in January 1933. He drew ideas that started his revolution, I guess, from the ideas of German socialist Darwinism in the 19th century. He believed that races were distinctive characteristics that were in your genetics. It's not something that you can change, so you are what you are. He persecuted everyone from Jews to communists, socialists, Jehovah's Witnesses, homosexuals, and Roma gypsies. He also went after disabled people. He had camps that had over 200,000 mentally challenged people that he did tests on to try to cure their disabilities. The camps that he used to detain all the people that did not agree with Nazi Germany were called concentration camps. The first camps were built in 1933. He built the first camp, Dachau, in March 1933. In the camps, they detained the Jews, and they ran tests on them, including experiments with high altitude, malaria, and tuberculosis. They did hypothermia tests, and they did tests to control excessive bleeding, like to check blood clots and stuff like that. According to a January 16, 1995 Newsweek issue, prisoners faced countless roll calls and brutal beatings, along with 12-hour work days, and that would be every day that they were in the concentration camp. They also were sent to death chambers as part of the final solution, which was Hitler's way of killing out all of the people that were inferior to his race. The first death chamber was Klemlow, and it was built in December 1941. The largest death camp was Auschwitz, and it was built in the spring of 1943. It was the first full-functioning death camp, and it had 4 gas chambers. The gas that they used on the prisoners was Zyklon B, which is a poisonous gas. And you can see in this slide, this is what the concentration camps and the death camps look like. This is the gas chambers that they would stick about 6,000 Jewish people or anyone that was in the concentration camps in. And they would release the gas, and basically everyone would suffocate inside in like a matter of minutes. This is where they would stay in the concentration camps, and like little bunks and cubbies. They would all be squeezed in there. You can see there's like 4 in one cubby. After they were killed in the gas chambers, they were sent into be burned in these pits. You can see like you put one body in there, and before they were sent in the pits to burn, they would pile up all the people outside of the camps, and they would make the other Jews or people in the camps actually put them in the fire. They actually worked the camps. And that's my speech. Does anyone have questions?
What did the Nazis call the Jews in their native tongue?
Hughes.
Judens.
Hughes. That was close.
You were doing good.
Damn. Why do I have to...
That would be a hard one. Okay.
What did they do with all the ashes?
With the remains.
We did not.
He just ruined another take on that one.
I don't know what they did with the remains.
Probably just buried them, but usually they use ashes in dog food and stuff sometimes. So I was wondering if maybe they went out to. Like,
I didn't see that on my
dogs.
website.
What?
Don't get
Next
me.
question.
They use ashes filler in
Not
dog
supposed
food.
to stump her.
What?
Okay, next question.
When did this begin?
In 1933, when Hitler became the Chancellor of Germany.
And when did it end?
In about 1945, after 6 million Jews were killed.
Jeez.
What was the name of the book Hitler wrote?
Mein Kampf. My Struggle.
Good girl.
Any other questions?
Where were all the death camps? Just in Germany?
They were not just in Germany. They were in the Ukraine, Poland, not in Switzerland because they were neutral.